You try to be honest with the VA. You tell them your condition's getting a little better, update your information, and then what happens? They call for a review. Next thing you know, your ratings drop, your pay goes down, and you feel punished for doing the right thing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Military Insider Show. My name is Ray, and today we're going to talk about something that frustrated a lot of veterans. Why being honest with the VA can sometimes cost your benefits. You're trying to play fair, but the system makes it feel like you should have stayed quiet. Let's talk about why that happens and how to protect yourself. Before we do that, make sure you hit that like button. I'm trying to get to a lot of veterans, and that's the way to get to them. If you hit that like button, thank you so much for your support. All right, the reality for honest veterans, let's be real. Most veterans don't want to cheat the system. They just want what they earn. But when you tell the VA your condition has slightly improved, or you mention you started working again, it can trigger a review. Now, suddenly you're under the microscope. They send you back for another CMP exam, ask new questions, and you start wondering, did I just make a mistake for just being honest? Are you serious right now? But how the system reacts when you do that, the VA runs on data, not trust. You need to remember that. This VA system runs in data. Every time you report something new, it flags your file for a possible change. They see improvement and immediately they think maybe the rating should go down. That's not fair, right? But that's how the system is built. They're not evaluating you, they're evaluating the paperwork. And paper doesn't tell the whole story. You need to remember that, okay? Now, why these things happens? The VA system is designed to verify, not to believe, okay? The VA system is built and designed to verify, not to believe. If you say you're doing better, they don't see a veteran being transparent. They see possible overpayment risk, and they're going to collect that payment back. You know that. That's why every update or statement can trigger a re-examination. It's the same reason why veterans are afraid to report a part-time work, therapy progress, or lifestyle changes, because the VA sometimes uses your honesty against you, okay? You need to be aware of that. Now, this part is very important because it's the review trap. This is what I call the review. Yeah, I mean, it's a trap, the review trap. Let's say you report improvement after physical therapy, right? Instead of saying, good job, the VA schedules you for a review and another CMP exam. And the examiner who's reading your file, not your story, might write, condition appear improved. That one line can lead to a rating reduction, even if you're still struggling day to day. Okay, so that's what I call the review trap. When they schedule a new CMP exam or they do a new re-examination. Okay, now what you can do to protect yourself. Here's how to stay honest and smart, okay? Document everything. If you're improving because of treatment, getting writing from your doctor that your condition is still chronic or likely to recur, okay? Be precise in your wording. Don't say, I'm doing better. Say, I have good days and bad days, but the condition hasn't gone away. Keep copies of all exams and letters. If the VA reopen your claim, you'll need proof of ongoing symptoms. Respond to review notices fast. Missing a re-examination automatically leads to a rating drop. You don't have to lie. Just be careful how you communicate your improvement. One thing is that your condition has improved, but still there. It hasn't gone away, okay? If you had lower back issues and they send you to physical therapy or pain management, they are controlling the symptoms, but the condition's still there, okay? why the system needs to change. The VA should be encouraging honesty, not punishing it. Veterans who follow the rules shouldn't feel like they are taking a risk every time they update their info. If the system wants accuracy, it should build trust, right? Not fear. Right now, too many veterans are afraid to speak because the system has burned them before. That's why you get a lot of veterans where they're saying that they don't want to update their information on the system, or they don't do anything else with the VA because they're afraid of a rate drop. Okay, but you need to make sure you document everything. Let me read this back to you. This is what you can do to protect yourself. Document everything. Be precise in your wording. Keep copies of all exams and letters. Respond to review notices fast. That's the only way you can protect yourself. Okay, remember, the VA should be encouraging honesty, not punishing. That's the only way they can fix the system. The veterans who's trying to be honest and follow the rules should not feel like they're taking a risk because they want to update their information, or they want to give the VA accuracy for the records, and they shouldn't be fearful of the VA system because they're trying to do the right thing, right? At the end of the day, honesty shouldn't cost your benefit, but until the VA changes how it review claims, you have to protect yourself by being informed and specific with your words. Okay, don't hide anything. Just communicate it the right way. You're not lying. You're just communicating the right way. You serve with integrity. You shouldn't be punished for living with it. Okay. One thing is that the symptoms might be maybe the symptoms go on and off, but the actual condition is there. It's a chronic condition, but with physical therapy and pain management, I'm just throwing it out there, the symptoms might minimize a little bit, but the condition still there. Okay, if this video hit home, drop a comment below with your experience. I read every single one of you. Okay, make sure you hit that like button, share this content, subscribe if you're not subscribed for more talk about the VA benefits and everything. Veterans deserve to know. Stay sharp, stay honest, and remember, you're not alone in this process. We all together on this. Stay safe.